There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Salmons. Feeds to Rivers. Clock at 6. Now Fredette. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just 4 seconds left in the first. 1 second left. Again, Los Angeles.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Omer Ashik. Austin Rivers is out there with Salmons. And it's Miller, and it's Anderson in at the power forward position.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Jeremy Lin, really an attack guard, quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint.
Some changes for New Orleans. Evans comes in for John Salmons, and it's Drew Holiday in for Austin Rivers.
And Lin has really become an explosive athlete. He's put in a lot of work during the offseason to develop his strength and acceleration on a different level now than when he entered the league out of Harvard, for sure.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Henry. Can't hit from in close. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Ashik with it. Now defended by Randall. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Evans kicks to Anderson. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Anderson's. And for Lin, like a lot of slashers, Steve, turnovers have been an issue.
Yeah, that aggressiveness can work against him where, sometimes he over-penetrates. He's watching a lot of film, trying to learn that balance of when to pass and when to take it all the way to the rim. Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, Carlos Boozer had seen his role diminish with the Chicago Bulls last season. He said it was tough. This is a team sport. We all sacrifice for each other. I had to deal with it and be a good teammate. Now with the Lakers, he said, I know I can still play at a high level. My body feels great. I'm excited about the next chapter. Gentlemen, we'll see how it works out.
Two-time All-Star and gold medalist Doris. His resume speaks for itself. Thank you.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Evans. 23 points for him the last game against New York. Anderson dishes to Miller. Shot clock at 5. And that's Evans penetrating. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Darius Miller. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Randall. Ian Kelly comes in for Ed Davis. Shumpert is checked in for Johnson. And Kobe is subbed in for Xavier Henry. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion. That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Lin with it. Evans picks him up.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Evans, over his career, has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA, and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or two guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaker 2 or 3.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Here's Lynn. Good. Lynn's got 11 points. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Stolen by Holiday. By himself, trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
And Boozer gets it to go.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
Hill, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
Yeah, you can't make a lazy pass against this club. I mean, they'll turn it into a steal nearly every single time.
The Pelicans have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Hill with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Stolen by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday with the ball. That's good. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams have worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Salmons comes in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Drew Holiday. New Orleans in the lead.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Here's Clarkson looking for his first basket still in this one. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
And the Pelicans shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Rivers, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's Hushik, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board. A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Clarkson. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. The putback and finished off by Davis. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
The drive by Bryant. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against this selection of Kobe Bryant. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
The Pelicans have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club, right around 78% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
New Orleans making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Lakers.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
Now, here is Fredette. D right on him to the wing right side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Salmons passes to Miller. Goes up the baseline, and it's good. Miller's got his second bucket tonight. And here is Lin. With 2 seconds left, and the officials call a traveling violation. Here's Fredette. No good. And
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your...
welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You gotta like what Amon Shepard has done in this game.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Lin and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Back to Holiday. In low to Davis. That's good. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
It's good from Gordon on the assist by Holiday. And 11 points for Eric Gordon.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Got that one up quick. 8 points for Hill.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Holiday, here we go.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
For New Orleans, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Both free throws good from Holiday. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Lin. Here's Boozer. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Boozer's got 6.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And so it's New Orleans with it. And for Drew Holiday, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father in his 50s can still throw down the 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks?